The story begins in a South Korean city where a truck driver is passing through a checkpoint. The officers on duty inform him that the road ahead is closed due to a chemical leak. However, the driver doesn't take them seriously and drives on. A short distance later, his truck hits a deer. Without stopping, the driver speeds away. Moments later, the dead deer suddenly opens its eyes and stands up in a bizarre, unnatural way, a chilling sign that something horrific is about to unfold. Meanwhile, in Seoul, a fund manager named Sok Woo lives with his young daughter, Soo-an. He's a workaholic who barely spends any quality time with his daughter. His wife lives separately in Busan, and Soo-an constantly misses her mother. Even on Soo-an's birthday, Sok Woo is consumed by his office work. He gives her a birthday gift, but Soo-an reminds him that he had already given her the exact same gift before. This clearly shows how detached Sok Woo is from his daughter's life. That night, Soo-an asks her father to take her to Busan to see her mother. At first, Sok Woo refuses, but he eventually gives in and decides to escort her to Busan himself. The next morning, they wake up early and head to the train station. The station is packed with people. However, amidst the crowd, strange things are happening. Some people look injured, and others are running around in a panic, but no one pays much attention. Sok Woo and Soo-an board the train. Just before departure, a wounded girl manages to slip onto the train unnoticed. She has a deep gash on her leg and is groaning in pain. The train staff misses her, and she hides in one of the compartments. The train finally leaves for Busan. Initially, everything seems perfectly normal. Passengers are busy with their own things, scrolling through their phones, chatting or resting, but within minutes, chaos erupts. The injured girl's condition rapidly worsens. Her body violently spasms. A female flight attendant rushes to help her, but the girl suddenly lunges and bites her neck. Angue. As the attendant screams in agony, her body contorts, and within seconds, she transforms into a terrifying zombie. The two infected women begin attacking nearby passengers. The infection spreads so fast that nobody can comprehend what is happening. Anyone who gets bitten turns into a zombie within seconds. Soon, the entire compartment turns into a bloodbath filled with screams. Passengers run for their lives, but the zombies are incredibly fast. Sok Woo grabs his daughter and flees to another car. There, he meets Sang Hwa, a tough and fearless man traveling with his pregnant wife, whom he wants to protect at all costs. We also meet Young Guk, a high school baseball player, and his girlfriend, Jin Hee. On the other hand, there is Yeon Suk, a wealthy businessman. While he appears to be an ordinary passenger at first, his true selfish nature soon begins to show. In no time, several train cars are overrun by zombies. The surviving passengers manage to lock the doors to keep themselves safe. Now, death is lurking just on the other side of the glass. Shortly after, news breaks inside the train that violent riots are breaking out across the entire country. TV and mobile screens show cities descending into absolute chaos. Although the government urges citizens to stay calm, the reality is far worse. The zombie outbreak has completely taken over the country. An announcement is made that the next stop, Daejeon Station, has been secured by the military and passengers will be rescued. This gives everyone a glimmer of hope. As soon as the train pulls into Daejeon, everyone hurries off. But the moment they step onto the platform, an eerie feeling sets in. The station is completely deserted. In the distance, they spot soldiers and breathe a sigh of relief. But a split second later, the horrific truth is revealed. The soldiers have already been infected.
The zombie soldiers violently ambush the passengers. The station echoes with screams as people run for cover, and many are slaughtered on the spot. Somehow, Soku, Su-an, Sang-hwa, and a few others manage to fight their way back to the train. In the midst of the frantic chaos, Su-an, Sang-hwa's pregnant wife, and a few others get trapped in a bathroom in one of the rear cars. Sok-woo, Sang-hwa, and the baseball player, Young Guk, team up to rescue them. However, they are separated by several compartments, each packed with dozens of bloodthirsty zombies. The three men risk their lives to push forward. They use riot shields and baseball bats, knocking down zombies to clear a path. Along the way, they notice a weakness. The zombies react heavily to sound and sight, but are completely blind in the dark. Whenever the train passes through a dark tunnel, they use this to their advantage and slip past the infected. Eventually, they successfully rescue their loved ones. The real nightmare begins when they try to return to the safe car where the rest of the survivors are hiding. Yeon-suk, the wealthy businessman, manipulates the crowd into locking them out, claiming that Sok-woo's group might be infected. The terrified passengers side with him and block the door. This chilling moment highlights that sometimes human cruelty can be more terrifying than monsters.
As they struggle to break through the locked door, the zombies catch up and attack. In a heartbreaking moment, Sanghua sacrifices himself to hold off the horde so his pregnant wife and the others can escape. He is swarmed and turned into a zombie. Shortly after, the young baseball player and his girlfriend are also bitten and killed. Now, only a handful of survivors are left. Meanwhile, Yeon-suk continues to throw innocent people to the zombies just to save his own skin, though he eventually gets bitten too. The train finally nears Busan, but the tracks are blocked by wrecked trains and debris. Sokwu, Suan, and the pregnant wife are forced to jump off and find another locomotive. Suddenly, an infected Yeon-suk attacks them. Seok-woo engages in a brutal life-or-death struggle with him and manages to throw him off the moving train. However, during the fight, Yeon-suk bites Seok-woo's hand. Knowing he is infected and will soon turn, Seok-woo weeps as he says his final goodbyes to his sobbing daughter. He places Su-an and the pregnant woman safely inside the control cabin of a new locomotive. As the infection takes over his body, Seok-woo steps onto the back of the train, smiling as he remembers holding his daughter for the very first time as a baby, before falling off the train into the tracks. Suan and the pregnant woman finally reach a blocked tunnel at the entrance of the Busan safe zone. They walk through the dark tunnel toward the military barricades. Initially, the soldiers mistake them for a threat and prepare to shoot. But when they hear Su-an tearfully singing a song she had practiced for her father, they realize they are human survivors. The soldiers rush to rescue them, bringing an emotional end to their horrifying journey.